Alrighty, here we go. It's time for the Gravekeepers going up against none other than Yugi himself. Although I don't think the Gravekeepers are going to have too much issue. Yugi's deck, while it's not too bad for Duelist Kingdom, the Gravekeepers are just in a class of their own in terms of Duelist Kingdom. They win the rock, paper, scissors, and they elect to go first. So here we go, second last match for the Gravekeepers. They will play Pegasus tomorrow. And they've started off with Necro Valley here, so already a good hand. Well, it's not a great hand. No, it's not the best hand they've ever drawn, but anything with Necro Valley gives them a pretty distinct advantage. They've also got a Magic Jammer there to block any D spells. And Gravekeeper's Servant also on the field, so Yugi will have to send a card from the top of his deck to the graveyard if he wants to attack. Alright, Yugi, face down defense. And to the end phase for the now the Gravekeeper's turn, who have just drawn Polymerization. And this means that Gravekeeper's Supernaturalist, with its devastating effect, it's going to come down in the field. It isn't going to be great to watch the Gravekeepers go up against decks like the Amazoness, the Gishki, I don't know what other archetypes were around that early in Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe we can put up a Dez deck like Dez Koala, Dez Feral Imp, etc. I'm pretty sure they turned into an archetype at some point, didn't they? And 3100 defeats the 2000 defense of Giant Soldier of Stone, and Gravekeeper's Supernaturalist has the ability to pull a monster from the deck to the hand at the end of the turn as well. It's such a strong effect. And they go with the Headman. That will allow them to bring back Spiritualist from the graveyard as well when that's summoned. Alright, Yugi throws down another defense, and it looks like defending is all he's going to be able to do. There's Necro Valley, Imperial Tombs of Necro Valley. Again, good card as well. And oh no, they used Polymerization. They didn't use Spiritualist, Supernaturalist, or whatever it's called. It's been uncommon for the Gravekeepers to actually get the fusion out with Polymerization. Usually they use the Gravekeepers Spiritualist. Supernaturalist's effect activates again. So pulling Headman didn't actually do anything for them, but I don't think it's going to matter in the end. Yugi's going to have to draw Fissure or Dark Hole or something to get Supernaturalist off the field, if it will even work. There's Polymerization from Yugi, so that would be Gaia the Dragon Champion. And Magic Jammer is flipped up, so the Gravekeepers are going to block. Well, Yugi's only got one fusion. It is Gaia the Dragon Champion. Possibly Yugi might have Horn of the Unicorn, which would have put it at, 3,300? 3,200? 3,300. If Yugi was possibly holding Horn of the Unicorn or had some other way to power up Gaia the Dragon Champion, Headman has just been summoned, and that will be able to bring back Gravekeeper's Ambusher, which was sent to the graveyard with the effect of Magic Jammer. And you got to say that the Gravekeepers are beginning to take over the field now. So Yugi looking like, and he is, he's going to be losing 4,100 life points and could be done on the next turn. Unless the Gravekeepers can, unless Yugi can pull something out of his hat, but it's looking very doubtful. 3,900 for Yugi. And you got to think that Pegasus shouldn't be able to get over the Gravekeepers or really pose them any threat. So the archetypes, given that how early the Gravekeepers one was, in fact it's considered by many to be the first archetype, given how good the Gravekeepers archetype is, there's no point playing any further archetypes against Duelist Kingdom, as Duelist Kingdom just isn't strong enough. So it will be Battle City and onwards for the archetype duels, going into GX as well. From here we have also got other series in plans. Duke Devlin will take on Duelist Kingdom, and I might do Cyrus and Alexis take on Duelist Kingdom, like Jaden. So So like Jaden did, and maybe Chumley as well, but apart from that, all the other duelists, Zane, I'll even say Bastion as well, that'd all just be too strong for Duelist Kingdom. So the Duelist Kingdom-esque sort of series are gonna sort of come to a close pretty soon, I think, and we'll sometime during next year we'll revive them. We'll bring the Duelist Kingdom season back and have a season number 2. As 2200 comes off Yugi. So Yugi is beaten in the first duel. So the Gravekeepers just got to win one more. And you know what? If I did a Duelist Kingdom season next year, I might actually drop Tristan and Mokuba out of it and put in Rebecca and Duke Devlin. Because Tristan and Mokuba obviously didn't... Well, Mokuba had the one mini duel where he played 2 monsters. Tristan was just a cheerleader. So next year on a Duelist Kingdom season, I might add in Becca and Duke Devlin. Just as a bit more interesting characters than Mokuba and Tristan to use. Okay. Gravekeepers again, that's not a fantastic starting hand. But, well, Gravekeepers Nobleman is a handy card as well. Rite of Spirit is also there as well. And Gravekeepers Oracle is also available. There's Skull there. Alright, what do they have for us? They got Charm of Shabti. That can stop Gravekeepers monsters being destroyed by battle for a turn as well. Nobleman goes down. There's 7 Tools of the Bandit. And the Horn Imp has come to the field at 1300, and up flips Feral Imp as well. So Yugi, probably knowing that he can't win, is just going to go in for the all-out attack and has hit the Gravekeepers Nobleman, which will allow the Gravekeepers to pull a monster from the deck. I could go with Supernaturalist and... Oh no, you need Necro Valley for that. Never mind. No, they go with Visionary. So Visionary in defense, also very strong, can't be destroyed as well. 200 attack per Gravekeeper in the graveyard as well, but just at 2000 attack, to be able to be special summon like that is very, very overpowered for Duelist Kingdom. Alright, turn change back to the Gravekeepers, who draw the Gravekeepers Chief. And when that is tribute summoned, you can pull a Gravekeeper back from the graveyard, so Gravekeeper's Visionary is going to come straight back here. And now with the 1900 and the 2000 will be 2200, as Gravekeeper's Nobleman is still in there. No, they activate Rite of Spirit, so Rite of Spirit will bring back Nobleman as well, so Yugi very quickly is going to get overwhelmed here. So Gravekeeper's Nobleman back to the field, Gravekeeper's Chief activates. Its effect brings back the Visionary. Okay, Gravekeeper's Chief gets rid of Feral Imp. Now, Gravekeeper's Nobleman's effect only activates if it's the opposing monster that destroys it. You can't destroy Gravekeeper's Nobleman yourself and activate its effect like you can with Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest and all that. Yugi down to 5700. Alright, Yugi has thrown down another face-down defense, but it may just be all academic here. Gravekeepers have drawn Soul Release, so again, they haven't drawn their best cards, but... Oh, are they going for the 3-monster tribute on Gravekeeper's Oracle? It may be the first time that we've actually seen the Gravekeeper's Oracle summoned in this way, which means all 3 of its effects, although all monsters your opponent currently controls, won't actually be able to activate, but it's going to gain the attack equal to the combined levels of all the monsters tributed for the tribute summon. And straight after that as well, they will get the option to destroy all set monsters your opponent controls. The Charm of Shabti opens up a prompt, and oh, it was Mystical Elf, which was 2,000 defense. That would have actually been able to hold off the attacks of the Gravekeepers monsters that were currently on the field. If that was the case, the 3,600 of Gravekeepers Oracle has got to a mad amount of strength. Only Gate Guardian and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon from base attack would have enough from the Duelist Kingdom days to fight with the Gravekeepers Oracle head to head. Yugi's activated Monster Reborn, and probably no choice. And looks like I selected the Mystical Elf to come back. May only just hold the Gravekeepers off for one more turn. And they have drawn the Gravekeepers Cannon Holder. And at 1,400 attack, if Oracle gets rid of Mystical Elf, attack with Cannon Holder, and then activate the 700 damage, that will actually bring Yugi down to 0. So this one's, yes, that will be it. That will be done as long as they activate the effect, and they do. Well, it's all over for Yugi. The Gravekeepers have got one more game to win, and there it is. They have Pegasus next, and that will be their last match, and I highly doubt that Pegasus is going to cause much of an issue for the Gravekeepers. They're a fantastic deck, and I look forward to watching them in the Archetype tournament that I hope to one day make as well. Thanks everybody for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.